Hey guys, Austin here, and welcome to another Minecraft mod showcase. As promised, we're gonna have two mod showcase today because we have two epic mods that we reviewed. So if you guys didn't see the first mod showcase, first off, go watch that one first, because that we reviewed the spoilers, the morph mod from 1.7.10, because it finally updated to 1.12.2. And that's not the only mod. There's another mod that is updated from 1.7 to 1.12.2. And I don't know why I'm saying it like that. But if you look behind me, you kind of might know or recognize what mod it is. But before we talk about that, let's just talk about the fact that you guys have been amazing here on the channel. If you I don't even need to say anything. You've already done it, guys. You've probably already hit that like button. You've probably already subscribed. And that poor cow just jumped through that portal without even knowing what he's getting in for. So I don't need to talk about liking and subscribing because you guys have probably already done it. But this mod that we're about to go over, just keep in mind that we're not going to review the entire mod. It's a pretty big mod. Just say in advance, we're going to cover the cool stuff, but we're not going to cover all the cool stuff, you know, because it's big. But guys, I'm happy to tell you that we are reviewing the Twilight Forest mod. Now, you probably have already guessed because of the portal behind me, but yes, we're reviewing the Twilight Forest mod, a mod that has updated to 1.12.2. And you're probably thinking either A, I already knew this because you're 3 months late, or B, I never knew this, what the heck. Now, I never even knew this was a thing. I wish I would have known this was a thing because I don't think I would have had my series started yet, because this was in October, guys. October, I forget, I have the date written down, but October something, this mod update, regardless of when in October. I don't think I started my Twilight series, my Minecraft Twilight series that I did in replace of Orspawn. I don't think I did that series yet then. If I'd have known this update to 1.12 then, you wouldn't believe it. I would have been in 1.12 doing this mod in a playthrough. So now it's kind of awkward because I'm going to be playing that this week, thinking to myself the entire time, what am I doing? This mod's updated. Why am I playing a non-updated version? But nothing I can do about it there. We've already entered. We've already gotten into it. But, guys, 1.12.2 Twilight Forest. I honestly never believed this was a thing because there's that whole joke that it's like you can name the list of mods that will never update past 1.7 because their mod creators just don't care or something. But this mod's no longer on that list. Like, all the bigger mods I'm talking about, like, we got Orspawn, we got the Superheroes Unlimited mod. We used to have Twilight Forest, not anymore. And I think there was one more. Was it IC2 mod, the one with the missiles? The one that fired the missiles. I think that one's the one. But that would have been 1.6.4. I forget. Anyways, my point. I never thought this mod would update. I never thought we'd see the same. Now that this mod is updated and made the huge leap, that means most likely it will forever update in the versions. Because, like, the whole issue was nobody wanted to update their mods to 1.8 because of the whole issue. And if you can't make the argument saying, oh, well, they could just update to 1.9, 10, 11, or 12. No, because that's even further of a leap they have to make with configuring and programming the mod. And that's the second cow that's jumped into this portal. Guys, let's just hop into the portal. Might as well. And we're going to notice a new, maybe, loading screen? It showed it before. It might be because I've already entered that it's not going to show it now. But there is a new loading screen entering this dimension. I might have just crashed it. Who knows? Because I don't think... Yeah, it didn't used to have mobs enter the portal. If you guys remember from watching either my series or whatever, they've never had mobs actually... walk through the portal before, so it's kind of interesting that they're allowing that now. But oh, there's the screen. It showed it for a second. Oh well, we're here now. Yeah, but there's the two cows. Hey guys, what's up? Yeah, you might want to fence this off in your world, guys, be it here or back in the overworld, because from the way it seems, when a mob enters this portal, it lags a lot. And if you're wondering how I even knew this mod updated, believe it or not, I was actually watching a video on YouTube. I talked about this in my other mod showcase too that I did on the Morph mod. I watched a YouTube video and it was like the top 10 most relevant or amazing mods in 1.12. And I was like, cool, let me watch it. And as I was going through the list, I was kind of like, yeah, I know this one, know this one. It was just like brief showcases on the mods. And they happened to come to this mod and I was just kind of like, oh, I didn't know this was a thing. Okay, and I didn't even believe it at first, because I was like, wait, this is a 1.12, Twilight Forest is here, they've lied to me, they've clickbaited me, and then I'm here thinking, wait a minute, and then I look it up, I literally Google Twilight Forest mod, and I'm like, oh, it is in 1.12 now, oh no, look, it's been in 1.12 since October, Wow, joke's on me. But yeah, the one complaint I'd have to have is it's very laggy. Twilight Force has always been like that. It's always had issues with terrain generation, like just because it's so massive with all of its structures and stuff. But it's never given this much lag. Like this is like block lag. Watch if I punch the cow. As you can see, there's a lot of lag, and that's only because this is like this is the first time they've ever updated to a version like this. So you can expect some issues like that. That's understandable, and same that's why I'm also glad I'm not going to be doing this in 1.12 at all yet, because they probably are going to have. They've already pushed out like 5 versions of this. Most likely, each and every one is to try to stabilize the mod. It's understandable that a mod this massive would have issues. But yeah, no, don't worry. And for wondering what you do in this dimension, it's honestly like an entirely new world. It's kind of like the Aether. It's kind of like or Spawn. Like when you can just play this mod alone and have every single type of thing added into Minecraft that you've always wanted. So we're just gonna be talking about like the big things in Twilight Forest. So the first thing you are going to want to do in Twilight Forest is grab a blank magic map. You're probably thinking, what's a blank magic map? How do I use it? How does it work? Well, it works exactly like you'd think it would work with a map. You take it, you look up the recipe for it, using your just enough items, and you need to get 3 items for it unless they've changed the recipe. Please don't crash me. I'm trying to do something here. Please, game. I just asked for the recipe. You can't tell me you're crashing off of the recipe. Hello? Okay, there we are. So you're going to want to get a magic map focus, and you're going to surround said magic map focus in some paper. And you're probably thinking, how do I get magic map focus? Well, let me tell you. You need a raven's feather, a torchberry, and a glowstone dust. So glowstone dust, obviously you know how to get that, guys. It's glowstone. The torchberry and the raven's feather. These 2 things are required in Twilight Forest. The raven's feather you get by killing a raven, which will be a tiny black bird you will see on the ground. If I see one, I will point it out to you. And I don't think that's no tiny bird. And following suit to get the torchberry, they are found just kind of underground, like not complete underground. Like we might be able to see one right over here. Actually, they'll just be like hanging from the ceiling and stuff. They're pretty easy to spot. Do not worry. What is this block though? This is a new block. Other than the lag isn't new. Trollstein. See what that does in a minute. But wait, I'm just trying to find out if there's any torchberries around. I don't see any, but they will just be hanging from the ceiling. You'll see them here. I'll actually grab one right now just to show you guys what it looks like. So you find one. Here, wait, I want the actual plant. So if you find one, again, guys, apologies for the lag. It's just this dimension is very unstable right now, we'll say. But if I can get it to place, they might not. They might have changed where it can spawn. But it used to just be able to spawn like throughout the cave systems. Like they're very common. They might have changed that though, especially considering this Trollstein thing is here. Where's my little setup thing? I have to get back to my board. Oh, it's right here. I don't have a waypoint to get to this thing or anything, so if I lose it, I'm in trouble. So that's that. Next off, let's go over the whole system of Twilight Forest. So if you hit escape, you go to advancements. Oh, it's gonna be weird looking at it this way because advancements has changed up some things. So if I go to advancements, if it loads, please. There we go. So you'll see a Twilight Forest tab. If you click Twilight Forest, you'll see a huge like systematic way of doing things. Now, there's a specific way of progress. Now, I was getting items out of creative mode, so I might have increased that a bit. But you have to do things in Twilight Forest in a certain order unless they've changed it. Because the way it used to work is you could not go past certain biomes. Like, there were actually like barriers that would block you. Well, not physically block you, but like they'd kill you. If you cross the barrier without completing the certain achievements or advancements, they're called now. So you go in order, you do the Raven's Feather thing, then you got to kill the Naga, the Lich, the Hydra, and it does actually say like, here, let me actually see right here, because here's the Lich's castle. So if I try to break this, it should have a, no, it might let me bypass it because I grabbed the, oh no, I got the Naga stuff, so it thinks I killed the Naga, that might be why. But yeah, that's the Lich's castle. We're not going to be we're going to show off as many structures as the lag will let us. I honestly wanted this to go a little bit further, this showcase, but since there's lag, I might not be able to show off as many things as I would have liked. So the Troll Stand, let me see what's its use. It's nothing. It might like hurt you or something if you mine it. That's what I'm assuming it's doing, because I can't think of any other reason why it would just be chilling there like that. But here's all the things you can get. The Nagas Scales you get from killing the Naga. You make this amazing armor. You can only make chestplate and leggings though, unfortunately. Ironwood set you get from mining ironwood. Steel leaf, same thing, you get steel leaf. Fiery Helm you get from killing the Hydra, and he will drop the fiery ingots, or he'll drop the items to make the fiery ingots, which you can use to make the set. Next, the Nightly Helm you get from killing the nightly ghosts, or phantoms they're called. They are found in another dungeon. Yeah, you get night metal ingots, yeah. And then we have the Arctic set, made with Arctic fur, which is made from killing, I believe, the Yetis. And then, well, here's the regular Yeti set, which is used from Yeti fur. Okay, so Arctic fur is different than Yeti fur, but Arctic fur, that's probably another mob you have to kill. I haven't even gotten to this yet in my playthrough of Twilight Forest, but most of these items all still exist. There's a few items I saw in creative mode, but I didn't want to dabble in because I'm not too sure. This mod may have been completed because, as you guys know, I've talked about before, Twilight Force was never completed. It always had 1 or 2 more bosses that needed added, and it had a huge structure that never was implemented. 2 new structures that are implemented, so they might have done that, or they might be going to do that still. So I'm kind of excited for that. And then here's all the different weapons. I'll just scroll over them that have their different abilities that you can get through making them. And there's these 3 bows. You get these after you kill the Ice Queen. Well, you have a chance of getting one of them. You have the Tri-Bow, which fires 3 arrows. The Seeker Bow, which is kind of like a heat-seeking like arrow. And then you have the Ender Bow, teleports, self-explanatory. These 3 bows you cannot craft. Yeah, you can only enchant them, as you can see. And they're very useful. They're honestly the best thing you want to get from Twilight Force. But again, you have to do everything in order. You cannot skip levels, from my knowledge, at least again, unless they've changed that. But I really don't think they have. But let's show off the magic map. So this is probably, again, the first thing you're going to do when you enter this portal is hunt for a raven. If you cannot manage that, you're probably not going to have a tricky time navigating through Twilight Forest, because it's going to ask you to go to places, and the only way you can know where things are is by using this map. So if you right-click the map, it will bring up the map screen of where your current location is. Ooh, they've changed it, and I unlocked some things. So it looks like there's a pink biome now. I recognize the icons on the map. You'll notice a lot of icons, but it seems they changed the color layout. Because there was never pink before, and there was never like a whitish color, like white-brown like that. But basically, this is what it looks like. So, of course, I'm sitting on top of the Lich right now. That's why you see the crown. You can't really see the face because my character's over top of like my icon thing. But the green heads at the top are Nagas. That's where you want to go first. The tiny like white dots, like the tiny ones, are like Hollow Hills. That's where you go for a separate achievement, a side quest. The like kind of spiky upside down white symbol is where you go to fight the Yetis. The weird like brown cube thing in the bottom right, that is the it's the Ministrum, I believe. Yeah, that's where you go to get the Ministrum. And then I'd like to go around more, but I really don't want to cause this world to lag anymore. I think it's like I think it's fixed right now. Oh, and the big white cube is the Ice Queen's castle, I believe. We'll try to go to a few, but in case we can't, let me just show off what you get from killing each mob. These are their trophy heads. Kind of like, if you guys know the Headcrumbs mod, it kind of works like that. This mod even works in conjunction with the Headcrumbs mod, so if you install the Headcrumbs mod, you'll be able to unlock the heads from the Twilight Forest. I'm not sure if they've implemented that 1.12. Oh no, Headcrumbs mod isn't in 1.12 yet, so that would answer that question. But yeah, they've honestly animated the heads so they're spinning now in your inventory, which is kind of cool. You can wear them. Let me just show you real quick. Here's the Nagas head. You can wear them. Pretty cool. You do get these from killing the mobs, and they're actually used to open certain like gateways. They're kind of like keys, if you will, to open certain doors in this dimension. But yeah, if I just lay them out, there's Naga head, Lich King, Hydra, Urgast, Night Phantom, Snow Queen, Ministrum, and Questing Ram. Questing Ram is a side quest. The rest of these are all the main quest. Not in order, but honestly, if you're going to go for any, go for the Urgast. It's honestly the best animated one out of all of them. It's always been like this. This is actually what the Urgast looks like, just pictured about 1,000 times bigger than what it actually is on this little trophy stand. But honestly, these are what you're going to want to gun for. They're amazing trophy heads. They look amazing. And again, the animated ones are always the best. So I'm just curious, did these now... No, they still don't have... Oh, wait, they do teleport through the portal now. So this portal now works like an ender portal. Again, you're probably thinking, like, why are you so shocked about that? This portal never worked like this. Before, it was like, when you entered it would teleport you, but if anything else, entity or mob, it wouldn't count it. They could just, like, they'd be in, like, a pool of purpleness. Like, they wouldn't move. Like, it would just freeze them there. Well, it wouldn't freeze them. They could walk out of it, but, like, items would just sit in there. You couldn't get your items. It was kind of like a trash bin, honestly. But now it seems they fixed it so it teleports everything in and out of it, which is pretty cool. But, yeah. Let's have a look-see around. So, let's go and check out what the Naga looks like. So, let's fly this way. So, hopefully I won't lag anything. Like I said, there are different biomes in this dimension. I think it'll save you a tab. Yeah, Firefly Forest is what we were in, and that should change when we hit this area over here. This should change to, yeah, Oak Savanna. So yeah, it does have their own biomes. They've probably even added more, but oh, and this is the Naga's like courtroom. What do you call this thing? I don't know, but. So there's the Naga there. You saw there was like a spawner block in the center. That's how the bosses work, as you've seen mods like this before in the past, where a spawner will not activate the mob until you enter a certain radius, and then it will spawn him in. So this is the Naga. He's very laggy, obviously, because he's not used to this version of Minecraft, probably. But yeah, basically how he works is you have to hit his head. You can't hit his tail. Any part of his tail, it hurts you. As you hit his head and deal damage to him, his tail will start losing body parts. I wish I've turned my the damage indicators mods so it displayed their number of health, not their hearts, but you get the picture. He's got a lot of health. But yeah, that's him. He's just kind of chill and slithering around. He can't break blocks. Honestly, the best thing to get from his place is the Naga stone, which is throughout his whole wall. It's pretty cool. It's the only place you can get it. It's honestly good decoration blocks, which everyone collects them saying they're good decoration blocks, and they never get them. Now, what I want to look at is this. This is one of those work-in-progress structures that was in the previous build of this mod, but it never updated they never updated it. So I'm just gonna fly through it and see if there's anything. There might not be still, but that's understandable. Like, yeah, it doesn't look like there is. This is obviously a future dungeon that was supposed to be implemented. It will probably still be implemented, especially since now they have updated the mod so they can keep updating it. But obviously there's supposed to be something here. But right now it's just kind of a vacant structure. So if you find this structure, you can kind of live in it if you want to. But it currently has no purpose other than space. But moving along, let's see if we can enter any other cool areas. Maybe that's where the, I'm forgetting. Maybe I mixed things up. Maybe where I'm heading is where the ice castle is, and that other white cube is something else. Yeah, this is where the Snow Queen is. Okay, so that's the Yetis, and that's the Snow Queen. So I was wrong, but I don't think it'll let me enter the biome. Will it? Oh, it is. Did they revert that back? Maybe they changed it back to how it was before they added the whole thing where you can't do certain things in the biomes unless you've unlocked things. Because yeah, here's where the Yeti is. The Yetis will be inside this structure right here. Maybe. Yeah, there's a Yeti. There's Yetis. Yeah, they're here. And the main boss will spawn right in that cage whenever it decides to unlag him. Yep, there he is. The Alpha Yeti. Alright, we can leave. We don't want to disturb him. But yeah, honestly, like, I'm really impressed with this mod update. Like, obviously, I'm going to probably give it a few more updates before I, like, use it for any purpose, because it is very laggy right now, and it's never been this laggy before, but that's understandable. We're about to hit the glaciers, though, which is where we're going to find the Snow Queen, and a lot of penguins. But, guys, you've already seen, I was about to say, you're about to see one of the coolest structures in Minecraft. This is the Ice Queen's palace, or castle, whatever you want to call it. Elsa's castle had nothing on this, let me just say. Like, oh, it seems like they changed it a bit. Before there was never like a indefinite entrance, I don't think. Kind of had to mine into it. But yeah, these blocks are called Aurora Blocks. They are honestly insane. I think they might have changed it, but I know they used to be able to change. Yeah, they do change color over time. So the Aurora Blocks, as you can see, if I sit still right now, you can actually kind of see the colors like moving over top of one another. Honestly, you want to mine this place just to use the color blocks. But if you enter it, it is a dungeon. Snow Queen will be at the top. Yeah, there's a mob right here. Snow Guardian, pretty cool. We're not going to go through the full dungeon, though, because, yeah. But, yeah, this is the Snow Queen's dungeon. It seems I am allowed to break it, though, which is pretty interesting, because it looks like they did take down that barrier then. Because, like I said, guys, before you were not able to enter certain biomes unless you unlock certain achievements. But, again, I did creative mode in a lot of items, so it might have thought I broke through those walls. But it did give me the Snow Queen achievement, so it might just, I don't know. I might have bypassed everything, but at the same time, I might not have. Not too sure. And there is a Hedge Maze right here. This has no purpose, just to get an extra achievement. You have to kill a spider in this maze, I'm pretty sure. Nothing. It's just a side quest thing. It's nothing, like, too insane. But not to lag this world anymore, I think I might end this mod showcase off. Again, I wish I could show you guys everything in the mod, but, again, this is a pretty big mod, and I don't want to honestly spoil everything, because that's no fun. Oh, and you've probably noticed there are different animals here. Like there's bighorn sheep, which are the sheep of this dimension. There's these wild boars, which are like the pigs of this dimension. You can kill them all and get their food. So basically treat this as like another Minecraft world. Like there's the overworld and this is the Twilight world. But it, oh wait, was that yeah, here's a torchbearer right here. So that's what they'll look like, just kind of hanging around, hanging out. But yeah, definitely this dimension is amazing. It's, I don't know if it's complete now. And there's the forest ravens. These are the things you're going to want to kill when you first enter the dimension to get their feathers to make the map that I was using the whole time to guide you. Without that map, you are essentially lost in this dimension. And you will probably never be able to find your way through anything without that map. But in terms of when to enter this dimension in Minecraft Progress, I'd say when you're about at Diamond Gear, when you've just hit Diamond Gear, you want to use... Now, I'm saying that, meanwhile, you guys have probably watched my playthrough of this series, and you know I've not followed my own guidelines, but I would say right when you hit a full suit of Diamond Gear, enter this dimension. Because, yes, some of the bosses are easy to take down and stuff, but you're going to want to be prepared. I know, like, most of the stuff is, like, iron level tier stuff, like, iron armor tier you get from this dimension. But, oh, this is the Dark Forest. This is honestly the worst forest to ever navigate. You better have some way to fly if you're ever going to attempt to navigate through this forest. Because it's literally pitch black inside that place, whatever, regardless of what you do to your gamma or whatever. But the center of this is another castle, which is where the Urghast is. I didn't even mean to find this. I just accidentally did. In terms of the map, you guys are probably wondering, can the map, like, get any bigger, or, like, is that all you're going to see? If you don't get anything in that world, you're just out of luck. No. This world does infinitely generate just like any other Minecraft world does. It's just that map is just for the section that you're in. Honestly, the way it's configured normally, everything you want is within that section. You don't have to worry about, oh, I flew right past it. You don't have to worry about, like, oh, there's not enough things on this map that I need to explore, because you do have to hit every single, like, boss to be able to complete this mod. But yeah, here's the Urghast Tower. Honestly, the biggest structure in this mod. It actually looks kind of bigger than it used to, but I'm not sure if that's just me, if they made it bigger. They might have made it bigger. Who knows? But yeah, guys, that is essentially going to end off this mod showcase. I'm actually going to end it with a screenshot of this place. This is a perfect thumbnail, let me just say. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to say thank you all for watching. If you want to know, the download for this mod will be linked in the description as always. If you're wondering, because I talked about it in my other mod showcase about things being in Season 5 of War, unless this mod gets any less laggy, I probably won't use it. I would love to have used it, but like at the same time, if it's too laggy, I probably won't be able to. Also, having huge like mods in my Minecraft War series is something I typically don't like doing. But anyways, like I said, if it updates and stabilizes and has less lag to it, I might have it added, but until then, probably not. But anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. If you haven't done so already, hit that like button, share, support, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Minecraft mod showcases or any other Minecraft modded content like so, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.